Welcome back, my agents, to another episode of The Insured Gamer. We are still playing Kerbal Space Program. Oh, yes! We still are on the contract to get to the moon. Off-screen, so that it wouldn't be so time-consuming for y'all, I went ahead and started my orbit around the moon. Pretty excited about myself. I have my moon lander, and we actually got to the moon only on our fuel here, which was pretty freaking awesome. I was pretty excited about that. But yeah, we're planning on landing on the moon today. I can't remember. I don't think I actually did put any antennas on. Great. I mean, not that we really need antennas, I guess. But anyways, so yeah, that's what we're doing today. Getting to the moon. If this is something you're looking for, please stick around and stay tuned.
Be strong.
All right, so we are in our orbital pattern around the moon. I'm excited about that. Don't know why that maneuver's there. That doesn't make any sense at all. And when we get to about here, which is our periapsis, that is the closest that we'll be to the moon, we are then going to decouple our moon lander 1 right here. We're going to decouple our moon lander, and we are going to, we're going to try to make it back to the moon, or try to make it back to the Earth. We're going to land on the moon. I don't think I'll have a problem at all making it to the moon. I've actually done a few things here. So last time, I basically just had this portion of the rocket, and I have my rocket right here, and my lander's right here. But then I was like, you know what? I need more fuel, but if you put the feet down here, it makes it unstable because it's too tall. And I was like, wait a minute, why don't I just use a rocket, decouple it, and then put my feet down? So that way I'll have enough fuel to land. And yeah. So we're going to put Jebediah in this mission. Because he is our most experienced pilot. He has 1 star. We're wanting to get him to 2 stars. And I'm sure I could probably look up how to get pilots to the next star. He just needs experience. We've also got Valentina, I believe. She's a pilot as well. She's gotten her 1 star for orbiting Kerbin, and then she'll also have orbiting the moon underneath her belt as well. We have the scientist. He's as well. Bob, I think. Was that Bob? I thought Bob was the engineer. Anyways, we have Bob the scientist on board as well. So we're gonna go ahead and get Jebediah over to moon the escape pod. I don't want to call it escape pod, but to the pod. The biggest issue I'm going to have is lining back up with the mothership. When I get back off the moon, lining up with the mothership, because we don't have any of the data point, I don't know what you call them, the points that Jebediah he can lock onto. We don't have that, and so it's going to be a little bit more interesting. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. We can go ahead and undock. I don't have a problem with that. Yeah, we can go ahead and undock. So yeah, that's going to be the biggest deal, is getting back and docking. It's gonna be something else. But anyways, we're gonna get to this portion of the moon, the periapsis, and then we're going to make our descent onto the moon. I think we'll have the bright side of the moon as well. I would love to get down in here. That would be awesome. Because I think you have different science down in this crater, so that would be kind of cool. But let's get to the periapsis. All right, we're at the periapsis. We're fixing a retrograde burn. Again, we want to try and hit. Oh, we haven't engaged the engine yet. Probably need to do that. There's our mothership over there. What is she doing? Oh, okay, it looked like she was burning, but I think that's just the sun glowing. Activate engine. There we go. I think we're gonna have like so much fuel. It's exciting. Yeah, it's pretty exciting. All right, and you can see now we're landing, and we're going to go well short of where we're wanting, or excuse me, well long of where we want to go. Because once we get down here, we're gonna make another burn, and it's gonna shorten us up even further. So yeah, let's get down a little further. Let's time warp it just a little bit. Look at that. The mothership is separating somewhere out there. She's out there somewhere. Again, on Prograde, we got plenty of battery too. I think, yep, I put some solar panels on here as well. There's the mothership, Moonlander. Mothership, Moonlander. So this is the big crater. And again, I think that there's different science here. And since, honestly, I typically... Oh, there's another big crater right here. I wonder if those are like, you can get different science points from different craters. But anyways, I typically don't land in a crater, just because I've never had the opportunity to. And so I wanted to take that today and land in it. So yeah, those solar panels, they'll give us electric charge so that we can kind of control this bad boy. I want to keep an eye on where I'm wanting to land here. Pretty much anywhere in here. I think I want to kind of land in this area. It seems to be flatter. Not that it really matters, because honestly, like, what I've got, the landers, it's going to be fairly easy to land, I think. All I have to do is just decouple that, which, yeah. I think these are backwards. There we go. I'm glad I just engaged the engine. I didn't actually press the spacebar, which would have decoupled the engine. That would have been bad. Now let's go ahead and burn some retrograde. I'd love to get in there. I don't think that I'm going to. I think I've overshot that one a little bit. Yeah, I think I have. Because I think it's that area right there. But I don't really want to land in one of those two craters right there. That's what I'm trying to avoid. Wouldn't mind going over kind of to the right a little bit. This way. Yeah, I like that. We're looking decent too. Oh. Goodness, we have almost stopped. Oh, we're going straight down. I think we're actually almost going backwards. We're going to land directly down. Let's see. Maybe we can point her a different way. Let's see. We want to go... Let's go that way just a little bit. Yeah, I don't want to land in that crater. I really don't. So let's try to get out of that crater. There we go. Okay. I believe I'm out of the crater. I could probably go ahead and decouple now, but I am going to just leave it for the time being. Let's see if we can warp just a little bit here. Some time warp. Excellent. Oh yeah, she's looking good. And when you're landing, you always want to go retrograde. That's how I do it anyways. Because that retrograde is going to, one, slow your speed down, but two, it'll actually bring you just a straight down descent. Now we've got plenty of fuel. We have plenty of time to actually reduce our speed. I want to make sure this is on the land. We're 4,000 meters above the surface. That's not bad at all. I think I'm tempted to go ahead and decouple. I don't want to wait too long to decouple. Just because. I would like to aim my camera though right here. Aim camera. I think that's the, oh, there's the decoupler right there. Let's aim the camera at the decoupler. And actually, I'm going to just go ahead and set that off to the side right over here. That way we can go ahead and decouple. Oh. Set it off to the side. We're going to pin it right there. There we go. Yeah, I think I'm tempted to go ahead and decouple. Oh, there's my shadow. That's good. That kind of gives us a view of where we can land, or like how far away we are from landing. We're about 1,000. When we hit about 1,000 is probably when I'll go ahead and decouple. And when we decouple, we're going to have to go ahead and stage as well. All right, let's go ahead and decouple. There we go. That's going to go off to the ground, and it should blow up. I think we pretty much gave it enough propulsion to blow up. Oh yeah, it blew up. Going really fast, but that's okay. We're coming in. We can stop. We can slow down easy. Oh yeah, there we go. And again, we've got plenty of fuel. That's why I did what I did. We are kind of landing on a surface. Oh, don't tilt on me. Ah, golly. I didn't want to do that. Okay. Oh, goodness gracious. I didn't want to do that. You want to land on a deadgum flat surface. All right. How do I retrograde this? All right, retrograde. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Retrograde, come on. There we go. Slow way down. We want a much softer landing because we don't want to tilt like we just did. Woo! That's much better than the first one. All right, we did it. We are on the moon. My agents, we are on the moon. All right, we're going to take a couple of things here. One, we want to focus our camera is the first thing. So let's aim the camera up there. We're going to take a crew report first. So let's do a crew report. Oh, 40 science, yes. Jebediah, he should be like 2 stars now, but we're going to get him out. We're going to take that data. Let's give him an EVA report as well. You know, one of the things that I didn't bring along with me was like a science thing. Let's take a surface sample as well. 240 science points for a surface sample. That's great. There are large constructions of melted byproduct here. The surface sample is from the moon's far side crater. So yes, we do get more science, different science when we're in a crater versus when we're not. All right. We can store experiments. Can we do anything else? Review report. Review sample. Take surface sample. I think we already took the surface sample. Yeah, we already took it. All right, I think that's all we can get from here. However, we are going to go ahead and let's store the experiments, but we are going to go ahead and... Oh, come on now. We're going to plant a flag because this is the first time in career mode we have landed on the moon. So let's plant that flag. We're going to say Moonlander 1. First encounter with moon. First encounter with moon. But it is Mun, technically. Okay. All right. Excellent. I hope I spelled encounter right. But what we need to do now is, I think we've completed that contract. Focus temperature survey. Science data from the surface. And transmit or recover scientific data from the surface of the moon. So we've done that. The only problem is we're going to have to land this bad boy back on the surface of Kerbal. What I would like to do, since we do have a little bit of fuel, is I wouldn't mind trying to get some more data. And I wouldn't mind that. Okay. You need a board. There we go. Board. But we haven't even gone through a quarter of fuel. We are landed right here. Which is good. And in order to get different data, we would have to go like out here or out here. And I don't want to waste that much fuel to do that. Because I'm sure we're going to land on the moon more. But anyway, so let's set this as our target. Okay. That's going to give us an idea, I think, of where... I don't know where our target is. That's the only problem. So, we have a large... Can we just... Let's zoom out. Okay. The largest crater is this way towards us. The largest crater is this way. So largest crater is west, I believe. So we need to go east. I believe this is northeast is going to be straight, but we can figure that out. Oh, no SAS. There we go. Okay. Oh, so that's the wrong. So it's west. Is everything backwards on the moon? That'd be interesting. Go ahead. We want to. Yeah, there's our target. Now, we don't want to go too crazy here. We want to get our orbit. Woo, that's a lot. Want to get our orbit here around the moon because we are leaving the moon. We get kind of close. I'm going to put it, let's go here. Yeah, there we go, right there. That way we're kind of close to where we're going to eventually meet up with our space station, our mothership, so it were. So let's get into orbit. All right, burning into orbit. It is a 20-second burn, or was a 20-second burn. That is quite a bit, but I'm not too worried about it. It is quite a bit. We're going to stay around 19,000 kilometers off the surface. So that's not awful. All right, so what we can do now, because we want to meet up with our moon lander, the mothership, we want to meet up with her. And so what we can do is maybe set and add a maneuver here that is going to bring us closer to our target. So that's good. Let's see. Intersections there. So what we want to do is maybe perhaps turn our orbit, or we're going to go around a couple of times, I believe. That did not. I don't think I did that right. We want to speed up. We don't want to slow down. Whoa, that's too much speed. All right, let's see. We just got to plan this out. We're just going to tweak it just a little bit to make sure that everything looks really good. Oh, yeah, it's looking better now. All right, after a little bit of tweaking, I was able to get us within 1 kilometer, so that's really good. Now, we do have to wait 1 day, but fortunately, we have this little tool. Wow, that was a little too much. Goodness gracious. Can we focus on the moon? Goodness. Nope. Apparently we can't focus on the moon. But anyways, we got the warping tool that'll get us closer to our target. That's going to be good. We're only going to need a 4-second burn to get there, so that's really good. We could go ahead and put in our legs. Retract the legs. That'll be good. I do wish this decoupling thing would have been off, but I mean, it's not a big deal. 10 seconds. I like to keep it around the 10-second burn, like burn time around 10 seconds. I feel that anything less is just too short of a burn where it's harder to control. But let's see if we can get her there. I'm excited about this one. Gonna warp just a little bit, just to get us a little closer. There we go. And burn. And we like seeing this intersect go down. We know that it's going to be around the 1 area, which is what we want to see. Around 1 kilometer, and stop. That's good. Ooh, that's really good. Ooh, that's really good. 1 kilometer. Man, look at that. We're going to be 1 kilometer away, and it should be behind us somewhere. Oh, there it is. And, you know, even though it looks like it's out to the side of us, it actually is technically behind us, I think. No? I don't know. It might be in front of us. But anyways, we're going to meet it. We're going to meet it perfect. So, yeah. All right, so we're getting closer, and what we could do, yes, what we could do is go ahead and EVA out of here and just, like, fly to the ship and take our data with us. But actually what I want to do is I want to take this fuel and transfer it over to the ship. That way we'll just have more fuel, but, you know, that's what I want to do. That's what we're going to do. Yeah, because, you know, I always like to have more fuel. Even though, you know, you can make it somewhere with a minimal amount of fuel, I personally like to have more fuel just so that I know that I can get somewhere on time and get there perfectly. That's just me. Oh yes, we're coming in close now. Again, this is where I don't have RCS, and it's going to be a little bit more difficult because she's going pretty fast, but I think we're going to be able to make it. I think. Come on, just hook up, just hook up, just hook up, just hook up, just hook up. Oh, come on. Come on. Yes! We did it without RCS. We did it without Bob or Jebediah, whoever he is. We did it without needing like those points. Oh, in career mode. I didn't think it was. I honestly, I thought I was going to have a little bit more difficulty doing it. So what we're going to do is we're going to EVA Jebediah. We're going to take all the science points, take data from here. We're going to let him go. Get him in his EVA suit. We're going to grab a hold of that. We're going to store the data first and then board. All right. And then I have to remember how to transfer fuel. That's the part I have to remember. Let's see. Transfer. Is that it? Nope, that's not it. Do I double click? Nope, that's not it. Oh, how do I transfer fuel? Same vessel interaction, auto-destructive vehicle, low priority. That's not it. Oh, goodness. How do I transfer stupid fuel? Had to look it up. It's not something that, you know, is common. You have to right-click and then click Alt, and then click the other fuel tanks that you want it to go to, I believe. Yep. And so we are going to do that and do that. That way it's draining these tanks, putting it into here. Now the problem is it's only putting it into one fuel tank, which is odd. Okay, so I hope that no, it didn't. It did it to... It only did it to that one fuel tank. Oh, goodness gracious, that's funny. Well, now I don't know what to do. I mean, I guess technically I could power this ship from here. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could. And just use the fuel. I guess that's what I'll do. Goodness gracious. Can't believe that. That's funny. That's funny. Now, now I don't know what I'm gonna do because this sucker's full of fuel. Oh boy, and none of the rest of them are. Does it have priority? No, it doesn't have any priority. I don't know what to do now. Anyways, all right. Well, we're done with this thing, and it was really pointless doing that fuel over. But we're done with this one, this bad boy. So we're going to decouple. I hope this works the way that I want it to. I don't think anybody's in there. No. Okay. Decouple. Please work. Did it decouple? Right there? Hello? Did it work? I don't think it worked. This should have decoupled. Oh boy. Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to, regardless, we're going to undock. There we go. Whether it decoupled or not, which it should have, we're gonna leave that bad boy out there. Farewell, so long, oh little one, Moonlander. You did your job, and we're just gonna leave you out in space. That's what we're gonna do. All right, it's time to go back to Kerbin. Time to go back to the mothership. We're probably going to exit around here. We're gonna wait to exit the orbit around there, just because it costs less fuel. It'll cost less fuel, I think. I'm pretty sure, anyways. Well, we might can do it when it's behind us, like over here. Anyways, all right. Be back with you later. All right, we have just jettisoned, or I don't know what the right word is, but we have launched the decoupler. This bad boy is no longer in use, even though this tank, one of the tanks, had a lot of fuel in it. I didn't know how to equally distribute it, and I wasn't going to take the time because we have more than enough. We have over 1,400 Delta V to get back to the Earth, and that's not going to be a problem. I really wish I could figure this out, though. This just doesn't look good. I don't like that. I just don't like that. It just doesn't look good. But anyways, it shouldn't be a problem. And then when we do our final decoupling, it's going to launch our parachutes as well. And so, yeah, we should be good. I think I'm going to do a retrograde burn here. And we still got all the power in the world. Or not in the world, because we're not on the world, but because we've got our electrical charge, we've got those solar panels in there, which is, and we got them going all the way around. That way, no matter where we are, as long as we can see the sun, we're going to get the solar charge going. So yeah, we're going to do our burn here and see if we can get closer to Kerbin. That way we can do our descent and all that good stuff. Well, we don't have as much fuel as I thought we did. So we're going to go to our apoapsis, and I'm going to go ahead and retrograde burn. That way it will get us into, hopefully, an orbit here or something. Yeah, that's going to get us down to the Earth. Should anyways. There we go. I would love for it to be different, maybe in the ocean, but let's see. Is it this way? Oh, come on. Yes, it is that way. I don't want to burn too much fuel here. Oh, nope, it is not that way. It's the other way. Okay, well, we're going to see if we can land here. We're going to see if we can land. All right, and here's where the difficult part comes into. We are coming in pretty fast. We're probably going to hit land. I've got a little bit of fuel left in the tank. I thought I had much more, but I guess I don't. Apparently this thing doesn't hold fuel at all. And we're going to try to do a burn kind of at the last second. As long as we can stay retrograde is what I'm hoping. We're already out of the orbit of the... And we're fixing to hit the Earth's atmosphere too, or Kerbin's atmosphere. We're going to time warp just a little bit. Just to kind of get us there. Once we start hitting that atmosphere, that's when we're going to, yep, right there. That's when we're going to kind of notice it. I'm okay with this. As long as we don't start tilting off another direction. We are coming in quite fast and we're speeding up too. And we're just making sure that nothing is going to burn up here, because you'll start to see a little meter. We're also watching our altitude. Wonder what that is. That's a little lake down there. We're slowing down now, which is good. Everything's looking decent. We're just coming in very hot, very fast. I just want to save this fuel as long as we can, so that I can slow us down. Even though we're slightly slowing down now, I want to slow down even further. All right, we're slowing down. We're about 6,000, 7,000. We're going to go ahead and do our final push and burn here. Oh, yeah, that's slowing us down a lot. Look at that. Ooh, yeah, baby. We want to get down around the 200 range, I think, ish. All right, and this is where we're going to leave it here. Oh, yeah, look at that bad boy. Woo! That's how you do it. Uh-oh, did that not have parachutes? Oh, apparently I forgot to put parachutes on that thing. Oops. That's okay. Parachutes are deploying. Ah, yes. Oh, yes, that's going to make it safely down to Kerbin. We've got a lot of science on board. This has been a successful mission. We have gone to the moon. We've landed on the moon, retrieved some science. We're taking it back to Kerbin. We're going to get this We're going to recover scientific data from the surface of the freaking moon. Yes! This has been the Insured Gamer. We're still waiting for the update on Grounded. I think we've got just a little bit longer. I think it might be this week. No, next week. I think it's the 28th, so about a week from now. But we're still waiting on that. But until next time, stay safe out there.